In this video, I'm going to add some detail to the section at the precast column. I'm on sheet A303, and this is the detail that I'm going to work on. Before I do that, though, I'm going to go to the wall section because there's a bunch of graphic content in there that I can copy over to this detail. So scroll up to my sections, go to precast wall section. Okay. So I'm going to start off with the foundation work here. So I've got a grade beam and a slab here. I'm going to copy a lot of the detail work from this part of the detail. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to capture all of the lines that are part of the reinforcing of the grade beam. So it's a little tricky to capture those. I'll hold down Control and I'll grab the void form, the vapor barrier, the reinforcing in the slab, and the crushed gravel, and I'll type in Control C. Then I'm going to go to the precast section at the column, and I will hit Control V to paste it in there. And I need to be within the crop window, otherwise I won't be able to see what I brought in. I'll click, and while it's still in blue highlight, I'll go to the move tool and I will move it from the upper left of that void form region to the bottom corner of the grade beam. All right, now I still have some editing I need to do, but this will give me a little bit of a head start. I'm going to drag these lines over to the edge of the crop window. My grade beam in the middle here, the dimensions are slightly different. So what I'm going to do is come in a little closer here and try to capture the part above. And I'm going to move it down 6 inches. So now the reinforcing is within the grade beam. I'm going to drag this line all the way across the detail. And I'm going to mirror the vapor barrier and the crushed gravel using my structural column line. Okay, and that will take care of that portion of the detail. I'm going to add a detail line for the reinforcing in the top beam slab. So I'll go to hidden 332-3. I'll make a line along the bottom here. Then I will tab and select that line that I just made, and I'll move it up 1 inch. I'll adjust some of these graphics later. The last thing that I'm going to do is add a line that represents the membrane that sits on top of the rigid insulation. I'll go to detail line, medium lines, and I'll start at the column line here. I'll use my snap override so that I can snap to that sloped line. And I'll do the same thing other side, or I could use the mirror tool, right click, snap overrides, nearest, and I'll just move those up. Let's say, I'd say from 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch. It's just graphically to give a little bit of space. Move 8 inches. It's interesting. So that was my copy, 0.5 inches. I don't know what I just did. Maybe I put feet or something. Copy, and I'll erase the one below. That and delete this one. And that completes the work in this detail on that sheet.